Brendan's just done is he says he said we look so old,
Not
and
including
then
me.
I'm the only one on the screen.
No, can you see me?
I don't know. I can't, but I think when it gets edited, you'll probably be in it. Yeah. There you
Is
go.
that
That's
better?
better, I think. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
better. Brilliant for the audio
Yeah.
customers.
Fantastic for the
Customers.
audio
Oh,
customers. All right. Well, here we are. It's taken a while, but we've
That's
finally
it.
made it happen. It's what is it? 7 a.m. where you guys are. Is it like
Yeah.
totally undisclosed location or what? Like, are we? Is it full like Edward Snowden vibes?
No, it's Are we pretending 7 a.m. early? Because what we normally do is we get up at 7, take a picture, and then tell people it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
7 a.m.'s early to get up and to
7
start
a.m. is
talking.
early,
I
that
struggle at 7 a.m. I like getting up early, but I don't like to be like, doing stuff. Basically, I like to just do my own thing for the first hour, 2 hours.
Well, I'm not going to mention the fact that I'm a dad because I'll go on like the whole Bremlin episode about it probably.
yeah.
7 a.m.
True.
no big deal.
Is this this is the first time you've been on and he's been dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it been 2.5
Is it?
years?
Mate, it's fucking
Nah,
nuts.
you've been on more than anyone.
Yeah, you're
How many times have I been on there? 2?
14, 15.
Loads. Yeah, I mean, there's been some little cameo appearances, I guess, along the way.
I
You,
only
you
had
were on
one
with your daughter
No.
the other day.
Yeah, I have.
The other week.
Huh?
Huh? What did you say?
I think I've only been on one proper one.
You think?
There we
Nah,
have.
I feel like it's been way
Proper.
more than that. I feel
No.
there was a point where we were all, you guys were sat around a table somewhere. Where was that? That was in another country.
Oh,
Oh, that's why I butted in on one.
Maribor.
That was a World Cup.
Maribor. Yeah,
He came on
yeah,
that one, didn't he?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You're
And
missing the
then-
amazing view we've got out of our balcony right now, which is great.
I'm going to take a picture.
Yeah.
I'm going to send
Okay.
it to the group.
But just to
And we'll
answer,
insert it here.
we are in New Zealand, South Island, just outside of Queenstown,
Okay.
filming
Awesome.
something cool.
Filming
Yeah.
something cool.
Yeah, filming something cool. So we've flown as far as you can get away from the UK for 6 days, filming something cool, flying home, and then poor Ollie has to be home for 2 days and then fly to Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
it's
dream. What about you, Bren? Are you home for a bit?
I'm home for a few days and then I go check out something else at home that's cool, and then fly
So much
to
cool stuff.
Mexico to meet Ollie to do something cool. No,
Oh,
to
yeah.
fly to Ollie to do the downtown race.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
Yeah. We're gonna go do it and film
Awesome.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
sick.
I'm
Sick.
excited about those. Those are always some of the craziest, weirdest, best, like things you can do.
Have
really.
you done a street race before? Excuse my
Yeah,
ignorance.
I actually did the first Taxico event way back in the day, and then I've actually built a few with these guys, which is
Right.
more fun than racing because, as Ollie knows, he's probably harped on about it on every one of these. But you sort of like you're not on you're not like you stay at like not ghetto hotel, but you stay at a hotel with the crew, and like you're so like in the mix, and you're just
Yeah.
like you're not a biker that's there that's like people know you are. You're just there to eating all like the local food and meeting all the local people, finding out all the local weird and wonderful ways of the town, and it's like way better than
Full
being a
cultural,
rider.
like
Yeah, it's a
immersion.
full cultural you're just so immersed, and you have to because you have to get this job done. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I've been done a few of those. So we're gonna go do this one and film it as well. So it should be good.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Sounds sick.
yeah. And
Are
it
you looking
makes
forward
it
to it, Ollie?
better.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. It's been ages since we had we had like 3 or 4 races a year in the calendar before the pandemic, and they were like such a normal part of our of a year. It was like something you look forward to and sort of apprehensive about because it's like a load of work, but equally mega fun, super rewarding. And then since it's all gone away, it's sort of like made me realise how much I missed it. So hyped to get back amongst it. Yeah, for
I haven't
sure.
managed to watch. There was one at the weekend. I haven't managed to watch that one yet.
I haven't.
Unfortunately, no. been a bit busy really to watch that, but yeah, should do.
Or busy riding in the woods.
Yeah, riding in the woods. Yeah,
Yeah,
too
good.
busy riding in the woods. Yeah,
That's what we
a lot
like.
of biking in the woods this weekend actually.
That's what we like.
Mate, Sheffield's pumping at the moment. It's almost
Is
like you
it?
don't want to tell people. Yeah, you don't want to tell people. You want to keep it to yourself. You know,
Keep it
it's one
secret.
of them. Yeah, you want to keep it a bit secret. But yeah, where we rode on Saturday, you guys have got to come pretty soon because it's the mutual friend I was riding with as well was like, oh, Leah Brennard love this. Oh my god, like all day, every trail, just like
Sure.
these guys would love this. So yeah, it's pumping at the moment. It's pretty
We'll make
hairy
it happen.
dirty.
We'll make it happen.
E-bike or norm?
E-bike, yeah, e-bike. It's one of them. Like it's steep, so it's a long day out if you're going to try and climb all the way up to the top of it's called Lady Bower or Win Hill, a lot of people call it, but it's a big old
I
climb.
thought you were trying to keep it disclosed.
Yeah, but people,
Yeah, but Doug,
it's
you'll
one of
just
them,
bleep
mate.
those.
Oh, nice.
We've got to give
yeah,
a
bleep
noise.
that out,
You can
Doug.
bleep them with. You ready? Right, there you go. Perfect. Done.
There you go.
Yeah, we did it.
You know what? It was. This is actually Bren. This was one of the questions I actually did a little bit of prep before this, knowing that you boys would be knackered and we could try and keep things flowing a little bit. So it was Daytona Supercross at the weekend.
Oh, so
And
sick.
so good in it, like it's so
Yeah.
good to watch. But the cool thing
it's
about
one of-
Daytona is it's like so different to all of the other Supercross races because it's obviously a bit more of an outdoor feel. It's got long straights, like it's just such a different track. Is there or has there ever been a track on like the World Cup circuit which is different to all the other ones that you'd be like, oh, this is the one that opens the field up a little bit? Or like, do you think it's missing it? Is like World Cup racing missing that one event? Like, for example, if they threw a street race in the middle of the season, personally, I think it'd just be sick.
Yeah, see, I think it would be as well. I think just a bit of diversity in the tracks and the places, and we're back racing World Cups this year again, but with obviously a new organizer and new scheduling and all that stuff, which which don't quiz me on because I haven't actually properly. I'm kind of really going with the flow with it because I am just not at the pokey end, and I don't really. I don't know. I'm just stoked to be back racing again. But
Okay,
to answer
you're
the
doing a
question,
full season, yeah.
think so. Yeah, think so. Yeah, I'm gonna get these fun filming things. Break its back with those things, and then go and race the World Cups. I think.
Awesome.
Are you quite hyped about that? You sound sort of
Yeah.
you sound sort of
So-
immediately
Nice.
quite tired.
Yeah.
Like if you could inject some enthusiasm, we could try it again, and this could be like the special
What have
edit.
you got to inject? I'll inject it.
Coffee, right? Yeah.
I think it needs that. It needs something really different. But to answer your question, there's not really a special track. Like back in the day, everyone harps on about Schladming and stuff like that. But that was just a good track, like along with a load of other good tracks that were going on back then. But in my opinion, you have and I think it's not just my opinion, but it's just a lot of tracks that we've ridden for the last 10 years that are hard pack and don't change from Thursday's practice to Sunday's final. And it's just a bit of a shame and pulls a bit of motivation out of it and a bit of excitement out of it. But the big word, it's got to be sustainable and used down the line, and being able to the bike parks being able to advertise people to go to ride the World Cup track. So, but it's a shame. It's definitely taken the fun out of it for me. But like I said,
Yeah.
I'm not 20 anymore, and I'm not fighting for a championship. I'm just literally there to have a good time and get in the way and get some cool pictures and videos. So, yeah.
That's cool. I think it's funny though when I'm going to relate this back to Supercross, but in the 250s, I guess I always get the coast confused. West, Max Anstey's been doing real good, and he's been super on the podium. Like I had no idea this was going to happen. I've just turned up. I'm just enjoying riding my bike, and I'm in second place. It's kind of like a bit of a surprise sometimes.
Is Max?
So maybe
Is Daytona West Coast?
is it? I get my coast.
We
It is, isn't it?
Yesterday, it's in Idaho, no?
Florida.
Oh, it's in Florida. Yeah,
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 it's in
yeah,
Florida,
yeah. So
yeah.
that's East Coast.
So it's East Coast.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. All right, there you
Florida's
go.
like
So West Coast.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, so
California's West
You've
Coast.
got Jet on 250s racing West Coast, and you've got what is his name, Hunter?
Yeah, I've got my coast, but
Yeah,
Hunter riding east. Yeah,
yeah.
okay. So Max is on
Naughty
east then.
elephants
Yeah.
squirt water.
Never eat shredded wheat.
Yeah. Never ever
Never
support
eat
Wednesday. That's what we
shredded
have
wheat.
up here.
Never
And,
support shredded. Never
and
what?
Never
never
ever
support.
support Wednesday.
No, that don't work 'cause it's not east on the right, is it? No, it's not south on the right. Never support Sheffield Wednesday.
And that's
And
how
that's jet
to.
lag and a 7 a.m. start for you.
Well, hang on, you cocked it up and you're blaming us.
I didn't. I said never ever support Wednesday.
Oh, right, we missed that.
Never ever support one.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the same page.
Blame
Yeah.
me. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Going back to that though, it's interesting because he's just come in with like a super chill attitude, and it's like maybe that is the ticket. Sometimes might surprise,
Yeah.
might be a surprise, Bran. You never know.
No,
Yeah,
mate,
you never know.
definitely, yeah. Yeah, it was wicked to watch. That was wicked to watch that one, yes, at the
Yeah.
weekend. That was so good.
Yeah,
We,
Daytona's a bit of a highlight, eh? Big fan of
Yeah.
that. Big
Hey.
fan.
I love this idea of the Daytona of MTB tracks.
Mm.
I feel like we should
Yeah.
I feel like we should
There
spend.
needs to be something.
We got Brent here. Brent, can you break down your Daytona MTB track? So this is like the standalone crazy event, the one that everyone's talking about on
Yeah.
the calendar. What would it even look like?
Well, it would have about 4 inches of sand down the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
It would have jumps that are no smaller than 15 meters.
Metric.
It'd have whoops in it.
Would it? Yeah.
It'd have two separate lines. So
Okay.
you've got to science it out.
Nice.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's not going to work. Scrap that 2 lines.
No, 2 lines. I like the 2 lines. Maybe on some
No, it
corners,
won't
just 2
work.
lines.
Because these days, like, all the World Cup teams have like 2 or 3 people on trackside, timing, filming,
Yeah.
sciencing stuff out. So I mean, that's going to take 2 runs to figure out which is the fastest line,
Yeah, I see what you
and
mean.
then that just becomes a line. So
How-
that's not going to work.
How
That's
steep
fine.
are we talking for this hill?
Sort of peas lake.
Okay, okay. Yeah, now we're talking. All right, so a big peas lake or just literally peas lake, 1
Peas
minute
lake,
long?
1 minute long.
Keep it tight.
Okay, well, so it's a 1 minute track made of sand. Really
With
massive
jumps.
and whoops. And
None of the jumps are straight, and
All
all the
pit.
jumps have ruts in the lips.
yeah, that'd be
Gnarly ones.
That would be an early one. That's basically Daytona, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not 1 minute. We'll do 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Give them that. Yeah.
Ooh.
We'll give them that.
I like it.
What
like
else is there we could have in there? We could have yeah, that's about it really. Just
Is there anything not allowed on a World Cup track?
Something different to what the shit we have to ride at the minute.
Is there anything that they don't allow
Not
on a
not
World
the
Cup track?
side, not the ones with all hard pack jobs. Say again?
Yeah. Is there anything not allowed on a World Cup track, do you think? I'm just trying to think. I know like when I grew up like racing moto stuff up here, you know, especially at the very amateur level when you first start, if there was a double on a track, it'd be like, whoa, 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 we're not having double jumps. Whoa, someone's gonna kill himself. But on World Cup track, is there anything you think they're like, nah, you can't have that, that's too big, or
Yeah, the regulations, I wonder. There must be.
yeah. There must be something.
Yeah. I don't reckon they're allowed clinical waste gardens. That was
No.
Okay.
It's like a rock garden, but it's a clinical waste garden. Yeah, that's clay porter.
That'd be-
Yeah, that's one of Clay Porter's ideas back in the day.
Yeah,
Okay,
Don't
what
even
clinical
know that.
waste? Yeah.
yeah, you can't have that.
I just think they're a bit. I just think they're a bit scared of injuries, and obviously, so the jumps
Yeah.
are obviously small. You don't see good. You don't see jump. What I want to see is a jump that only the top 5, 10, 15 guys do.
Oh,
You know,
mate,
they
how
can't
cool
do
would
it,
that
and they
be?
can't do it every run, and they're saving it for finals. It's too sketchy, or
I
this
like
doesn't
that.
happen anymore. You just have a jump, and then everyone jumps it.
That is cool when that happens in Supercross as well. When something in the main event just gets uncorked, and the commentators are like, "Oh, we've not
Back
seen
in the
that
day
all
when
day."
James Stewart was like,
Yeah.
he'd hit a line, hit a quad for the first time in his like heat race or like even final, and you're just like, what the?
Dude, it's so
So
annoying. 'Cause
sick.
it
I mean,
used to feel like that in downhill.
Yeah.
Because it did. Because like lines would open up, someone's done something, and everyone would be talking about it.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't really.
And that line would like make you a second,
Yeah.
and it'd be like, shit, I have to do this, but I'm scared, and blah blah blah. That was really cool time. Of,
You used to be all over those lines.
yeah,
though.
that's what I kind of used to rely on. That
Yeah.
those things to have a bit of
Yeah.
a lead.
Can you remember any
Yeah.
that stand out? What was the one? There was a.
There's a gnarly route section and like into Schladming where you come off under the gondola, and then you could turn right into the woods. And I just remember coming in there like an absolute headless chicken, and with a rocket up its arse every time. And I was just like, wonder how many times I can do this before this goes terribly wrong. And it was good till the end, but yeah. I don't know,
Did you have
it's
one
just-
in Maribor? A gap?
The thing is, it wouldn't just ever be just me. It's always like,
No, but there was a period where
Yeah, there was
probably
a
your
period.
most reckless period in
Yeah.
life, where there was a bit of like you'd open up gaps, wouldn't you?
yeah, definitely.
What era is this we talking?
Oh,
Scott?
I can barely remember it.
years ago. I'd say between 2010 and 2013 are probably my most reckless ones.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Horse days or not?
Iron Horse and early specialised days.
Iron Horse especially. Okay. So Sam Hill days,
Riding down with
basically.
Samuel, yeah, so sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got to say, it was like when I used to turn up to a race to go and watch Brendan's little squiddy mate. It did used to be so exciting
Yeah.
because you could hear people, you could hear like the top 10 riders, you could hear them coming down the hill. Even in practice, you could hear like and like there'd just be this like buzz around the pits and like chat, and then like,
Yeah.
oh, have you seen Bren through this section, or have you? Like back then, I feel like
Why
there
has
was
it
an
changed,
element of it. I just feel like sports do. I feel like you
Yeah.
can't still have a James Stewart now in the current field. I think. Do you know
Well,
what I mean?
you've got Tomac, but he's not as...
He's not opening up gaps, is he?
No.
It's not that
No.
possibility, isn't there? Like
No, exactly.
I think the closest in the Supercross side, the closest probably is Jet and Hunter, because they are mixing it up. They've got like more of a personality behind them.
Yeah,
They've got
exactly, yeah.
like merch offerings and giving donuts away and all sorts of random stuff. But that doesn't change, or does it change like the atmosphere in the pits and the atmosphere between riders and stuff like that? Like you're saying that it's like everyone was just stoked in general. It's just like a more fun atmosphere.
The tracks were like changeable, like from day one, like to day two. There'd be different lines opening up. There'd be little gaps here and there, and I think like that's what I'm trying to say is like the tracks were like kicked in a couple of months before.
Yeah.
New sections were kicked in a couple of months before, and then when you rode it and raced it, it was changing. Whereas now, really doesn't feel like that happens too much. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a conspiracy hat on. I reckon this is my own little personal one. I reckon the radius of turns has got bigger over the years.
I see. You reckon it needs to be.
I reckon just turns in general are now faster and longer than when we talk about like Schladming back in the day.
It's gone more like downhill skiing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then more like bike parky, and then more that it's just maybe it's incorrect, but I feel like that's what makes like those tracks so fun. Slightly lower speed, slightly more opportunity for like gaps and shit. But I mean, you know, that said, there is also just a sport. Naturally, people just get more dialed, so everyone gets quicker, and then they can sustain that speed by being more consistent and more dialed. And I think that's when you look at like Jet and Hunter. It doesn't look like watching Jimmy Stewart, does it? They're not
No.
like pulling out gaps in like the last lap of practice or like.
True. It's
Yeah.
all like the same stuff, but just better. You know, like no one's doing anything that no one else is really doing. It doesn't seem
Just
like.
consistently for the whole main
Yeah.
event. It's like,
Yeah, just perfect for 20 minutes or whatever it is, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I don't
good.
know. Ollie asked, hang on, let me unpack. So a few episodes ago we had Darren on from Crankworks, and Ollie asked a question which was basically like, how would you change like the UCI or ESO sport, whatever we call its approach to downhill? So you as a rider, what do you think? It's a hard hitting question for 7:30 a.m. I'll be honest, I'm sorry, but what do you think you change in downhill? Like, let's say all of a sudden you're in the governing body. What would you do to make it exciting, or change it for the better?
Jeez. See, I'm like really, really kind of backwards in actually agreeing with a top 30. Top 30 is actually good because
What, the semi-final thing that they're
no,
doing?
it's like having only top 30. I just have 30 guys at World Cup.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, just like you then like it's so hard to get into it, and then when you're into it, and then the broadcast can spend a lot more time on those guys, and it can be filmed better. And if there's only top 30 guys there and top whatever chicks there,
Yeah.
20, 30 chicks there, you can
Yeah.
make tracks so gnarly because
Okay.
you eliminate the people that are coming that can barely get over the jumps. You can make
Yeah.
tracks
It's not. Yeah, it's hard to like
steep.
disagree with you, obviously.
The top
Yeah.
30 most talented men and women in the world racing down a hill. You can just make the tracks gnarly, huge jumps, like crazy shit. Opens up so much cool stuff. Whereas now I think it has to be all like tamed down a little bit to accommodate everyone. So I don't know. I think that'd be cool just to have it as like the elite Formula One top 30, which 30 is even a lot. What other sport do you have 30 athletes?
Yeah.
Motocross, you don't. We do
It's true.
actually.
Yeah. Well, you
Motocross.
have your qualifying through the day, don't they? And
Yeah,
then not everyone makes the night show, I
yeah,
guess.
exactly. But I
Yeah, I
don't
get,
know.
maybe that is almost a little bit of what they're like doing with this whole semi-final idea and stuff.
Yeah, so how does that work? This semi-final thing.
So I'm guessing doesn't it go, starts off with, let's talk about men, I think it starts 90, which then goes down to 60, and then the
So
top
that goes down
30
to
of that
60 in
60,
qualifying. That's Friday.
yeah, yeah,
And top
and
60.
then top 60 go to semi-finals, and then 60 gets broken down to
It's
top
semi-finals on
30.
Saturday or Sunday.
I don't think they've even released that, unless I'm off. I'm sure they've not even released what the actual schedule throughout the week looks like.
Yeah.
Because
Well, they've got
most.
semi-finals and finals on the same day. That's just like a pedal hound.
No, I think it's the day before then, because I feel like the broadcast will probably be like a wrap-up show first of like, oh, these are the top 60, and then the final will be broadcast
We
as top
literally
30,
don't know,
right?
do we? Don't know.
No idea, which is crazy, really, because it's not that long away.
There is a test
really.
event there's a test event they're doing in France, end of April. So,
All right.
which I thought was a race, but it turned out it's not even a race. It's like just a timed event, because they're testing out all new things. Like we don't have race tape anymore. It's like poles, like
Oh, really?
moto poles,
All right.
and then testing out some new stuff like that. So
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
actually just
I don't really know.
yeah, more eco-friendly.
But
Yeah,
like you
get
can
rid of the
cut-
plastic. Kind of makes sense.
Dude, I don't know. They're testing it.
Wow,
Yeah,
interesting.
but there's no tape.
Yeah, I did see that actually. That they got rid of tape. Yeah, kind of
So-
makes sense, I guess.
But yeah, there's that test event on the 20th of April. They're going to do. Actually, I'm not sure that's secret or not, but anyway, it's out now.
Yeah, it is. That's Shimano's marketing out the water, isn't it? It's just, the
Yeah.
race tape was definitely like their
No,
thing.
no, but there's poles, and then there's another layer back, which is just going to be like pure banners down the whole thing.
Should be tough blocks, dude. Should be straw
Yeah.
tough blocks. Bring back
Oh,
tough
yeah.
blocks.
Please,
Yeah, get those lugged up the hill.
get rid of the trees. and rocks. Any rock.
Gets
Just tough blocks.
Imagine how wild you could go into a section if it was all tough blocks. Like resin.
There's parts unlimited everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, it was sick. These sorts of parts unlimited.
Yeah.
I remember Gwynny was back in the day, and I was not even back in the day, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, and I was like, you bastard.
Was it? Yeah. What is it about Moto that's just sort of like attractive to mountain bikers?
It's just way cooler, isn't it?
And does it go the other way? Do you reckon it goes the other way?
I've always thought this. Does it go the other way? Like, do the other Moto guys, like, you know, like your Eli's and your Rocks and stuff, are they like watching the World Cup at the weekend? Looking for...
Sure not, dude, because...
I don't know. I don't know. There must be some,
crap.
because they all seem to be riding bikes these days, like e-bikes especially.
They all like rev round the track at like 40 miles an hour, jumping quads and triples and stuff, and we're just like at the top on turbo trainers, going down a 3-minute track, panting at the bottom, going over 20-foot jumps.
You don't make it sound
Dude,
like it.
are you over downhill? Just throw the towel in now.
There's so much scope to be cool, and it's just like...
Yeah.
we're
Hey,
like,
you know what
shit.
though? I agree. But the cool thing is out of a lot of athletes, and this is a full compliment here, you are one of the ones that's pushing it, in my opinion, into that cool, like, space. I'd
I
say,
don't know.
you know, if you look at Moto and who's doing it over there, you know, your Axel Hodges and stuff like that, like you are like one of those, the Axel Hodges almost of mountain biking in a way.
I'll take that.
Yeah, it's true.
But-
It's true though, right? Like someone's got to.
Maybe going back,
Yeah.
what I've just remembered that why I say that they don't watch us and like think that what we do is cool is all those top moto riders when they ride their push bikes. I like saying push bikes; it sounds even crapper. They all like ride lycras and like 120
Yeah,
mil
it's a
true.
thing, innit?
bikes. They don't. You never
Yeah.
see them like on a 170 mil trail bike ripping a sick turn. They're always like doing it for training purposes, and they all wear lycra, dude. Like we haven't worn
Yeah.
lycra on a trail ride for the last like 75 years. Like it's like they
very
don't obviously see what we do and think, oh, that's cool. I'll
There's
like,
not a lot of steeds
I'll
going
like
around
run
either, is
some
there?
baggy trousers and a t-shirt for when I go
Yeah.
for my training rides, which you can. It doesn't. Wearing lycra doesn't mean they're not racing up for training. They could wear whatever they want, but they just wear lycra.
The steez is thin on the ground as well, isn't
Yeah.
it? The steez is thin on the ground.
I wonder why it doesn't get to them. Like, why is it bad marketing? What is it? Why do those guys not see that side of the sport?
Well, we're just like super lame and crap, like I said.
I disagree. I don't know. There must be some moto guys. Wow, I feel like we're really blowing smoke up moto people's arse right now. But there must be some top tier moto guys that are massive downhill fans. There must be.
Yeah, there will be, won't there? There will be. This is our first AG1 Athletic Greens advert. Together in person.
Optimised.
And to celebrate, we're going to show you how you make one.
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
But first,
let's do it, yeah.
we should go through the points, right?
Definitely, we should go through the points and
Yeah.
then we can use this as inspiration.
Okay, so
This is literally how it works.
So we got to talk about us.
But it's really easy with this product because I genuinely do use it every single day.
Likewise,
The mornings don't feel optimised without a scoop of Athletic Greens.
it's completely become part of my daily routine.
That's beautifully done, mate.
Yeah, nice one. Okay,
where
I'll
we
do the
at?
next point.
Yeah.
Our mission is to empower people. Instead of people, I'm going to put companionship. Our mission is to empower the companionship to take ownership of their health with a simple daily habit.
Yeah.
What makes you stick to a habit? And how have you made AG1 a part of your life?
I'm loving how it makes me feel, mate. And my
Yeah.
days are genuinely better after I've had Athletic Greens. Knowing that you've taken 75 different vitamins,
Yeah.
minerals, and whole food ingredients.
Yeah.
Before your eyes are even awake and like before you're still wiping.
Because you have to take it on an empty stomach, right?
stomach.
You
They
have to take it
advise
on
that you
empty.
take it
Yeah,
on
that's right. Yeah.
So I
it's,
do.
It's literally first thing in the morning, get it done. That's
Yeah.
how it's become part of the habit.
Do you do it before brushing your teeth or after?
I actually do it before. Is that gross? Okay,
So
you
I'm more
go
of a
with the
scoop
scoop.
guy.
So that's
And then you do a travel pack and then we can
Perfect.
show our beautiful companionship exactly how you do this. right?
exactly, yeah. So that's a month's worth in that.
It's a month's worth in here. And
Yeah, I keep that in the fridge. I keep all of it in the fridge.
I don't keep it in the fridge, but
But it's better for it.
cold up north.
There you go. You don't need to.
I do.
Don't need to.
All right. Okay. Do you want to do yours first, or should we do it at the same time?
Let's do it at the same time because it's cute, and also because it's mainly audio. This is going to encourage people to go to the YouTube video to see us make it.
Okay, the highly
Make a drink.
technical drink being made.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I like. Oh,
Here we go.
The spoon's amazing.
Hey, by the way, I'm currently using the travel pack. You've got 30 days worth in there.
Yeah.
I'm currently using the travel pack. Now, when people sign up using our code, they actually get 5 of these, and they're very useful for when you're on the road, because once this is a part of your routine, you don't want to stop it.
Exactly.
Even if you're on the move.
Beautifully said.
Thanks.
Okay, so you're just gonna put yours in. I'm just gonna
That's
put
a
mine
portion there. That's a portion measured out into a bag, and yours is a portion in a
scoop. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so that's really good.
Just wanted to give a shout out to the lovely container too, and the spoon.
Oh, it doesn't feel high quality.
Spoon's so nice.
Yeah.
So,
What do you do next?
Exactly. I just wanted to ask you.
Okay. Well, I actually like to just start things off with a little bit of swill.
Ooh.
Is that called a swill?
Yeah, that's nice.
Or circular motion. Depends which part of the world I'm in to which way it spins, because sometimes if I'm in the other hemisphere, it actually goes the other way. So
that right?
that's just completely dependent on
And
my
then you
location.
go a bit of a more of an aggressive one.
Yeah, and then I go with the aggressive one. Obviously, the location is important. Yours is actually spraying out and hitting me a little bit, but that's fine.
The AG1.
Yeah, the location is important because I've got the travel pack, whereas your direction is less
What do you think the
important.
ideal location to drink an AG1 is?
Right where you are right now.
Beautiful. Okay, should we have a...
Yeah, have a take.
taste?
Oh, wait. Undo the lid.
Yeah.
But then, also if you sign up using our code, you get a year's supply of vitamin D, which is very relevant at the moment because as you can see in the background, it's very dark and a little bit dingy on this building site. So I'm just going to give you a little drop.
Nice.
That should replace the sunlight that you're not getting.
Okay.
On a cold winter day.
Whisk this back in, or do you just go with it?
Let's do a bit more because we like this bit anyway, don't we? Now the taste test. There's no point in taste testing. I have it literally every day. It's delightful. Cheers. Thanks AG1. Thanks Athletic Greens. The link is in the description.
Cheers.
Right.
We're gonna have a little bit. I feel like the ad read would be better now. I've had some of that.
Long ad now, innit? Yeah, it probably would have done. We should have drank it first.
AG1 is so much more than a greens powder. It's all of your key health products in one. And that's one thing I love about it. No more massive supplement drawer, man.
Yeah.
I used to have them all racked up there, all of the different ones, whereas now it's just boom.
Literally that.
That.
Done. And that.
All that.
If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/ride companion. What address is that, Davey?
athleticgreens.com/ride companion. That's athleticgreens.com/ride companion.
And check it out.
It was funny, I sent Ollie a thing a while ago of like Bruni trolling Barsha on one of his posts, and I'd love to just see it go the other way at some point, and
Really?
comment
What did
that.
he do?
Yeah. It was, I can't remember. What was it, Ollie? I can't remember. It was
I can't
trolling him
remember
about
either.
something.
It was funny though, wasn't it? I guess
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was fully trolling him. It was after, did Barsha take Anderson out or something like that? I can't remember, but yeah, Loic was on the messages. It's so funny.
Say I was a single man.
Yeah.
I've gone out and I've found a chick and chatting, whatever. Oh yeah, what do you do for a living? Oh, I ride moto, cool. But we've got 2 different guys. One rides moto, one rides mountain bikes, and they're both at the top end of their sport. They're top 5 guys. They're earning shitloads of money. It's all just living the dream. Actually, I'm the motocross rider. Ollie's a mountain biker.
I knew.
So I've met this chick. We're going out. Do you want to? Hey, come to a race. So we go to a race, and I take her to Anaheim 1. And I put her in. I ride for Honda, so I've got 3 big trucks full of food and hospitality, and I'm wearing sick kit, helmet, goggles. I've got boys around me fixing my bike.
Staff.
My bike's looking sick, clean, and just there's airlines blowing at it, and I've got new plastics and shit. And then I go out, and obviously I'm top 5 guy, so
Yeah.
there, fireworks are going off in the final, like, come out, way.
Opening ceremonies.
And the chicks just in the seat, just like
Gopping.
absolutely just loving it. Ollie,
No, I get to do my one
top
as well.
5 guy, he's taking this bird to Fort William, mate.
And in Fort William, there's no sound, there's no smell of fuel. There's just the birds tweeting.
He's in a 3x3.
Just midges.
He's in a 3x3 easy up. I mean, it is pissing down rain, dude. and he's gone to her and he's gone, yeah, go have a look at the track. So she's gone up the gondola and walked down the side, umbrellas inside out, like completely saturated.
She's gone 3
Has
days.
to wait an hour and a half each run that Ollie comes down. So he's come down, the first one he missed her, and there's no phone reception either, so he can't contact him to see when he's coming down next. And then what happens, she like looks over and Ollie's bike's on the gondola and it's like blowing like that and it blows off and smashes onto a rock. Then he can't do any more practice. So
That's day over.
but then me, I'm literally doing fat whips on the quad. I literally, I do after every practice session. I go and do burnouts, blow the back tire out. Just,
I feel like I've got to like defend mountain biking now.
I don't think so.
But we're all
And
on
then the
the
car
same
journey home, Bren, your girl's like, oh, how did, like, was it financially good? And you're like, yeah, I earned like $25,000 tonight. And Ollie's like, yeah, I got like €400, I think.
No.
But someone gave me some grips and a Shimano hat.
I've won a World Cup, so the hardest race in the world, the most incredible athletes ever. And he's won the World Cup, and he's won 3,800 Swiss francs. That's 2,200 quid. He literally can't even pay for the
I'll take her out
hotel.
I'll take her out for a meal.
No, you can't, 'cause the hotel, she's bougie hotel, dude.
How expensive hotels do you go to?
And plus you don't have your clothes left because they're all wet.
Yeah, I've got to get it out of the dryer. Mate, well, when you
Get
put
your
it
clothes
on,
out the dryer, they're tiny.
Wow.
It's too shrunk.
there's a good
Oh,
overview.
man.
It's a
I
good.
haven't laughed that hard for a
I
long
do
time.
like
That was
hiking
funny,
still.
dude. Holy shit, that was a skit. That was great.
It
Yeah,
is-
Moto is pretty
when you
cool,
look
right?
at it is tough, isn't it?
Like, think of like taking people to hospitality on Mountain Bike World Cup, like equivalent to
inhospitable.
It's why we don't have like huge outside sponsors. It's too embarrassing, dude. Like it is like it can't really work.
Yeah, there can be a race arch. There could be an arch over a motorway.
We still have World Cups. We get in the back of a truck and go to the top. No, we haven't had one of them for a while, but that was quite funny when there was.
Wow. Okay. So,
That's why we're unfuckable guys.
Perfectly summarised.
close. Wow.
You still
Holy.
like biking. It's good.
That was really good, Brendan.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Appreciate that. I mean, obviously, you can't hate on mountain biking too much.
No,
You are.
I was trying
Oh,
to think of
man.
my angle for.
Fort William Bird.
Yeah, I was trying to think I was trying to do it like so it was like me versus you, and I was like team mountain bike. But honestly, it's pretty tough. But then moto, you could do the same. You could be like some race in the arse end of nowhere, and
No, but we're talking about top 5 guys. So you
Okay.
you were Lewick or you were
okay. So you've got to give me
Amory.
the opportunity to. Okay, yeah. So we're both if we both talk about the worst race
And the
on
best,
the circuit,
yeah.
then it's still
Yeah.
really not comparable, is it?
No.
Not that Fort William is the worst. I'd like to just clarify.
No.
And it's
Definitely not.
It's very much debatably one of the best.
Yeah.
Because it's got huge, amazing. They talk about 50,000 people
The
going over the
atmosphere,
weekend. The atmosphere is incredible, but equally,
World Champs is going to be insane there. It's going to be really good.
It's going to be super cool.
But do you know what? She could go up to the wall ride and get a burger from that place.
Yeah, she could.
Ride in the wall ride.
Yeah,
Because and the people they're so friendly, and she could get a burger and a pint there, and then wait and watch you come past. Like,
I
yeah,
don't
and then it's
you're
done.
going to get her to do that because she did a whole lap by herself. Missed you the first time, then your bike fell off the lift,
Yeah, that is true.
and then
Dude, it's hard. It is actually tough.
Yeah.
Because even if you had,
But how does that change? Like, it doesn't. That is what the sport is, right?
Yeah,
That
man.
is what it is. It's not going to get any.
even if you had a finish line
It's not going to get any cooler.
Yeah.
what can you do?
Yeah, what can you do? Street races.
Mate, we've made our bed. We've got to sleep in it now.
Do you know what?
There's no
I guess-
downhill stadiums, is there?
No.
I guess rally drivers feel the same way about Formula One. They look at Formula One and they're like, that's like all televised, like massive stadiums, and then rally drivers are, you know, as talented, if not more, you could argue, couldn't you? And yet they've got like burger vans and loads of fat blokes
Yeah.
stood at the side of roads.
Just in the middle of the countryside.
So, and you
Just
can't.
Skodas.
I think they go massive distance. It's like it's
Yeah.
mountain bike enduro, isn't it? It's like I guess rally is mountain bike enduro because it's different stages, not one track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Formula One of motorcycles versus off-road motorcycles versus the Formula One of off-road mountain bikes versus like the Formula One of,
Yeah.
I think even Moto guys are losing compared to the Formula One of Formula One.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can always, and
So
equally,
you could have like
Levels to it all.
you could have Tomac saying the same about going out and meeting a chick. And he's taken her to a Supercross.
yeah, and there's stupid bloody fireworks.
And there's like guys, and
Yeah.
he's like putting his
Or there's
pajamas
Daniel Ricciardo.
on, he's kicking his bike over and then going to do jumps in the mud.
Yeah.
And you got like Danny Ricciardo, he's this meta chick dude. He's taking her to Formula One, he's putting her up in the VIP.
yeah,
Yeah, so you can
Driving to the track in his McLaren or whatever.
he's like,
they
do you want to
drive
do a
to
big
the
lap
track.
on the sighting lap, and he's like put this chick on his lap on in the Formula One. That's what I'd do.
is it?
Yeah. Put
Quite a
one on-
full-on date, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
What, what,
It's a first date, isn't it?
Yeah, come on.
Just pulling G's.
yeah, a wig's fallen off.
Yeah.
What what do you reckon Danny Ricciardo's like looking at and thinking, oh, I'm driving around in my stupid colourful car with all my logos on? And
Right, he
will do.
He like on his Instagram, he just puts him riding mini bikes and
yeah,
bikes
he's the
and-
boss.
true.
Like,
Yeah, he's probably going the other way. He's looking
Yeah.
at the Lawrence brothers, isn't he? He's looking at Roxon.
Yeah,
Like,
he
oh, I
is,
wish
yeah.
I was doing that. It's
it's
way
really
cooler than
humble,
Formula One.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true, actually.
But there must
He's a
be
huge
even
Moto
more
fan.
big time. If being a Formula One
No.
race car driver, there must be like big business or something.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
because
not
he'll be
the same.
like, fuck, you don't even have to do anything dangerous. You just sit in a meeting
Yeah,
room
but
and
what
you
do
make
you want
more
out of
money.
it? We're trying to impress this chick, dude.
Yeah, but ultimately,
Dude, Formula One, man, it's
Formula One's up there, isn't it?
Yeah,
Formula One's really up
yeah,
there.
it's just you get to where like, yeah, it's good.
it's pretty cool. It's like just being a jet fighter pilot
Yeah.
on the ground, isn't it?
Basically, it's a jet fighter pilot wearing colourful pajamas with
Yeah.
sponsors on you.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Yeah,
Probably earning way more money. Well, definitely earning way more money.
yeah.
Funny.
Seeger's going to come
Ollie.
to the podcast real quick. I just
awesome.
feel like we can't not have Siegs here.
Can't wait.
Yeah, of course not.
Also, can we address my sort of red? Can we address how sunburnt my nose is? Because I've only just realised as the sun comes
Is
out.
that sunburn, that is it? I can't see it because obviously we're really blurry, but
Really red nose, haven't I?
Ish.
is it?
Not really. No.
Not too bad.
That's what friends are for.
But as you can tell, that is the sun.
That is the sun. Yeah, since I sent you a picture of the sun rising
All right.
from our
Yeah.
location, and since we
Wow.
started recording, it's really kicked off.
So yeah, I haven't got it, but okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll get it, no doubt. You can tell it's definitely come up though. Look, it's pretty.
Did
it's
you
pretty bright
listen
on.
to
The
the
lighting
Jacob
isn't great.
Gibbons episode of the Ride Companion?
I'm going to be honest.
As
I don't want to lie to
a
you.
close friend, but as a close friend
And
of
employed.
myself and Jacob,
Yeah.
did you listen to it?
Maybe the Instagram teaser at best.
There we go. We'll take that as a yes. We'll take that as a
Yeah,
yes.
we'll have that. That's a yes. Thank you. We appreciate you. Good to see you, Siegs. How you doing, man?
Very well, yourself?
I'm good. Yeah. Really good.
I mean,
really
can we
good,
say what
mate.
we've been doing? Who knows?
We're not.
No.
Sure we're not.
No.
We've been hanging out in New Zealand.
So
Filming a road traffic video.
Yeah.
Trying to make mountain biking fuckable again.
Yeah.
Filming.
You got the wrong 3 then.
Yeah.
You need someone else. Who do you need for that?
You can make it.
It's a good question.
You're a car guy. What does Daniel Ricciardo wish he was doing?
Riding pit bikes around the field.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
I think is pretty cool is helicopter piloting.
Ooh,
Can we talk about helicopter piloting?
yeah.
We went in a helicopter yesterday. I mean, it looked from Instagram. It looks like every single man and his dog is in a helicopter
In New
yesterday
Zealand,
in New
yeah.
Zealand. Yeah, but we went in one
But
yesterday.
you're not
and
actually together with those other people that I've seen posting
No,
helicopter
no.
stuff.
they're buzzing
Separate
around
copters.
everywhere.
It's a bit like the M25 of helicopters.
It is. It is.
Do you know what a helicopter's called in Swedish? But I think it's wrong, but I'll go for it anyway. I think it's called a clipticlopter.
Eclipticopter.
Helicopter.
Helicopter.
Yeah.
Helicopter.
Clipticlopter. I think
Is
so.
it
I
actually
might be wrong though.
Clipticopter?
Nah, I think it is. I think it is.
I think that's
might make it
microwave
up.
in Welsh, mate. The potty ping.
Right.
Yeah,
I
so
think I feel like Sega. Sorry, we talk about helicopter, but I feel like Sega's done the most amount of air miles than anyone in mountain biking at the start of 2023 and the end of 2022. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Goodness sakes.
I do need to grow some
What
tree.
country?
I do realize it's an issue, but I've come to New Zealand 4 weeks ago and I'm back.
Really? So where did you go in between?
South Africa with Brendan for a mysterious project.
Nice, dude, racking them up,
But no,
racking air miles up.
it's been quite the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing something to offset your carbon emissions or whatever it's called?
I need
While
to
walking.
I need to walk a lot more. I need to run.
That doesn't positively offset your emissions.
Does it not?
Well, I wouldn't
Well,
have
I
said
guess you have to walk to a destination where you would have normally taken a flight. So maybe that's your next challenge, Siegs, is you've got to
Yeah.
walk to the next destination.
Mexico might be a long one. 22nd, the best start. But no, otherwise, when I'm on the BA app, I do tick the extra box to add £10.
There you go. Offset your emissions.
nice.
I think I need to do a lot more, to be honest, but it's the little things that count.
And then, so you're flying home, but when you get home, you sort of go and do track days in your sports car. So it's a tough one. It's a tough sell, isn't it?
Actually, that's one thing that we can. That's one thing that we can say to this chick that we're pulling is that our sport is more eco than motocross or Formula One.
Yeah.
I was going with that
yeah.
when I said
Yeah.
the birds are tweeting and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
right. Yeah. So she might go
Eco angle.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of Patagonia jackets.
See, so talking about if you were a top 5 mountain biker or top 5 motocross rider, you've taken a bird to the race, and Ollie's obviously a mountain biker. He's taken his one to Fort William for the first time, and she's walked the track and it's raining and it's snowing and stuff. And I've taken mine, Anaheim 1, dude.
It's tough, isn't it? The comparison is tough.
And there's fireworks displays, there's monster trucks, there's a NASCAR that's come out doing donuts and shit. Really? Nah.
Well, I did a suicide on the last jump of the motorway, but I don't know if she saw it. Also, I did the wall ride by the burger van, but I don't know if she
He's
saw it.
got Dougie Lampkin hopping over the burger van.
Yeah.
With a ciggy in his mouth. It's raining with Mitchie's there.
Oh, damn.
Right. That's too good. All right, companionship. I'm sorry, but we got to interrupt this love-filled episode to talk to you about something that I love. And also today's episode sponsor, and that is Compex. Now, I've been using a bunch of Compex products over the last couple of years, and the one that I have absolutely fallen in love with, it is the perfect fit for me, is the Fix 2.0 massager. I use it in a couple of different ways. I use it for warming up, so before I go for a ride or a gym or a run, I'll get the muscles firing, get a little blood flow going, and I absolutely love using it for that. But ultimately, I use it for after riding, running, working out to relieve stiffness, right? It has 5 powerful intensity settings. It is paired with a high stall force, will give the intense pressure needed to help relieve the toughest spots safely and comfortably. It comes with 5 interchangeable heads, which look like that. There you go. You've got the nice little pointy one. You've got the ball. You've got the little flat one. Oh, honestly, dream. It has a rotating arm to help tailor your perfect massage. And of course, it's pretty quiet. Unlike other things which you might have in your house that vibrate like crazy, wake the neighbors up, this thing's going to go to a maximum of 60 decibels. You're going to be able to do this without waking up the rest of the street. And honestly, I couldn't live without this thing. And I'm speaking from the heart. It's ergonomic design, obviously, rotating head, speed adjustment, 5-speed settings. It's got a removable battery as well. It charges super quick, so you can always have it on hand. Personally, little pro tip here, I leave mine in the coffee table in the living room. So whenever I'm sat just chilling, maybe reading a book, watching TV or YouTube or something, I'll take the Fix 2.0 out and just massage little bits that are sore, from everything from like the neck, which obviously you get a super sore neck, especially from all the hooking. Legs, most importantly, iron out the legs, calf muscles, just anything where you're going to feel sore. So this thing just keeps the body firing. It makes you be able to keep doing fun stuff, right? Not only do Compex do the Fix 2.0, they also have a 1.0, which is a little bit cheaper as well. That comes in at around £200. And they have tons of other equipment for recovery, for sports performance. I urge you, head over to compex.com and take a look at the huge range of products. And of course, it wouldn't be a dope ad read without a little bit of a deal. All right, so if you go to compex.com, have a browse around, enter the code The Ride Companion. What is it? The Ride Companion, all in capitals. That's going to knock you a whopping 20% off everything on the store. And that will also knock 20% off products that are already discounted. So you're going to double discount, triple discount in some ways. So yeah, couldn't speak highly enough of Compex. That's why they've stayed a sponsor. That's why we love talking about it. And as always, we don't talk about stuff we don't love and use ourselves. So please head over to compex.com, enter the code The Ride Companion, save yourself a whopping 20% off, and let us know what you bag. I'd love to see it and how you're using it. Thank you, Compex. We appreciate you.
Let's do listener questions, dude.
Yeah.
I'm up for listener questions today because it's sort of like one of those ones where you can just sit there and it happens.
We're
flying back later, me and Bryn. Siegs is staying out here, flouncing around down all these dream tracks.
To Mexico.
After.
What?
After.
Fly home and then to make
Bit more
You
seat
going home
bouncing.
as well?
Yeah, I'm going home.
Yeah. Have you been riding as well, Siegs, or not?
Yeah, we done a few laps.
We had a rain day.
Nice.
Yeah.
It rained out here, so we did some biking, did some of Queenstown's best ones, I think. We did like a trail called Fernhill Loop, which you get a lift to the top of the gondola. And you ride up from there about another 300 metres. It's like 40 minute ride or whatever. And then you get to ride all the way back down into Queenstown through like Dream Track jumps and Dreamline or whatever. So that's a real cool one. And there's another place
Nice.
called Fernhill, not Fernhill, is it?
Coronet.
Coronet Peak.
Coronet.
It's a really cool one, which you remember from movie Follow Me when G and Stevie Smith are riding through these grassy tussock like mountains.
That's on that, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we rode there as well, which is super cool.
Oh,
Yeah, we
right.
haven't actually done
Have you
any
seen
bike
any of
like
the cyclone stuff? Cyclone destruction, or are you like
No,
opposite?
because that's more in the North Island. We're like down south of the South Island.
We're quite oblivious. Helicopters flying around.
Yeah, I know,
We're about to
right?
go jet boating, riding 15-minute trails.
Oh yeah, we're about to go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Be like being on the jet ski again, Eldon.
Exactly.
We're just helping out the environment a bit more.
It's pretty crazy here, though. I feel like my experience of New Zealand, these boys have been loads. My experience of New Zealand is like, I feel like I've
This is
got
your
the
first-
most out of
first
the
one?
small time that we've
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you've had a good innings.
and we've ridden trails that are like the ones that I see on videos, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a really crazy place. We'll talk more about it next episode, but
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. We will. All right, let's do some list of questions and get you guys out of here. Go jet boating.
Done. Jet boating to the airport.
It sounds pretty rock star, actually.
It's a bit James Bond, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, and then
James Bond.
yeah. And then yesterday we were in a heli to some crazy peak. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
It's not bad, is it? I mean, you slagged it off a little bit, Bren, but it's not
No,
a bad life, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because Ollie took his chick to Fort William, man.
You just had to do the hard
I'll
years,
take
right?
mine
Of just doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
And now you can do the fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm taking mine jet boating, dude. I'm taking on the heli.
Yeah, everything that's not a mouth-mounted
Yeah.
bike.
Think of the hikes, though.
No, we have a bike
Yeah.
as well
Yeah.
on the jet boat.
Okay,
And
right.
then
Yeah.
we're going up the river to some nice little cove. We're gonna have a picnic there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then something else, who knows?
So you literally, yeah, okay, yeah, all right. That's how you're selling mountain biking.
Yeah.
Going on a jet boat for a picnic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've taken yours to Fort William and you're staying in a holiday.
I'm aware.
And Everest holds for dinner at the end.
Yeah.
Drinking iron brew.
What's the campsite?
Macca's.
Macca's.
Haggis and iron brew. It's a different life.
Yeah.
All right, at the Duke 77. If you guys were boxers, what would your nickname be and your entrance music?
We've already got Jono Jones. He was the Rascal. He was Jono the Rascal Jones.
Nice.
Thank God
Okay,
knows
what was your
that one.
What was your Supercross name? Because you had the Supercross name thing going on. Didn't you have one for that?
Oh, our mini bike
Supercross,
name.
Yeah.
We had mini bike names.
Supercross name to mini.
Bren was. Well, we used to do races alongside the Supercross series because we had access to the best mini biking. We used to do them every weekend pretty much during the season. But yeah, Bren, you were Jagged Edge, weren't you?
Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge. I was Brown Sugar.
And intro music. Brown Sugar. Okay.
I was D'Angelo. Brown Sugar was my intro music. That can be my listening for this week.
Talking of
That's a good
nicknames,
one,
what was
like
your DJ nickname? Because I think that'd be a good mini bike name
Champagne
too.
That would,
Spiller.
yeah, the Champagne Spiller, Donald Hoth, Champion Killer.
Yeah.
Nicknames are a funny thing, aren't they?
Yeah. I think. Yeah. I can't remember what we spoke about last week, but loads of people have been reaching out saying that you've been christened Toe Dub, but I can't remember how we ended up getting onto Toe Dub.
I
Must be something to do with
think maybe
feet.
I talked. I didn't like feet. I don't really like feet.
Yeah, it could have been.
Do you like
It
feet?
could have been.
No, I don't like
No, I'm
feet,
with you.
no.
Do you like feet?
No.
No, they're just the
No one likes
best
feet. Who
bit
does
of
like
it.
feet?
no.
Well,
The best bit.
a load of other good bits before the feet. So.
Yeah. All things do a big job though, don't
Yeah, sweaty job.
they? We rely on them.
Yeah,
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
that's question then.
Hey, shout out to feet.
Just shout out to Deeks, I guess. I don't know. Oh dear. Someone's got to be doing feet pics.
Hey, by the way,
I don't.
the question
Yeah.
was the walkout fighter music, and I said Brown
Yeah.
Sugar. Like that is the weirdest fight name for me. Brown Sugar makes sense in
I
a
think-
biking term, but not.
You'd be a bit more Owl City if you're fucking out of you.
Oh, that's a tough walkout.
What are you listening to at the moment? Have you got anything? As all of you, Bren as well. I guess Bren's going to be a bit more tuned into music at the minute. Are you
Not
like
sure,
trying to
I'm
figure
really-
out
I'm
what
really bad
fits
at
in
music.
certain
I like-
things?
I like such awful, uncool music, and then I also like. I just it's so I know everyone says it, but I'm so like varied and so, you know, from Elton John to from some
Fred
Fleetwood
again.
Mac to,
Boy
Boy
George.
George. From Elton John to Boy George, he
To,
just does it all.
to some house music vibes. Yeah, I just know what I like and
Okay.
know what I don't like.
Who chooses music for if you are going to make a film or something like that, like segments? And is that usually you or is it someone else?
No, I'd say it's probably 80% down to Seeger and Clay, and then
Nice.
if I really don't like something, which is probably rare, I'd like obviously harp up and say I don't really like that. But these boys have like so tuned into what they want to edit to and what is a good feel. But we had a good day yesterday. Actually, we got some footage here from our secret project, and we put it into a bit of a timeline and just put loads of tunes to it yesterday. It was super fun, and we were like, and the footage we got, in my opinion, is some of the greatest footage ever.
Yeah.
We were trying to find a song that didn't work to it, and we did actually find one.
Yeah, Owl City was the only one.
Yeah.
Put Nelly on, that worked too.
Nelly. We
Wow.
figured R. Kelly might be quite a cheap one to buy these days. So we tried.
Yeah, R. Kelly's cheap at the
Yeah.
moment, for sure.
So yeah,
We get-
we've got some pretty cool stuff that we've filmed out here.
Awesome.
That's we'll share with you soon enough.
Is there anything for you, Seeger? Like, is there a song that you want to edit to that you've not managed to edit to yet because of like licensing or anything?
There's one DJ called Burial, but yeah, I use his as like a bass track for everything. Everything kind of
Right.
just works. It's like slow mo, suits slow mo, then it goes fast paced. So
The
yeah,
one we listened to yesterday.
Yeah. So it depends.
Just as an idea of what Siegs is listening to, what's your playlist called? Come on.
MILFs
Yeah,
on
yeah,
M
yeah.
D,
MILFs on MDMA. That's Sieger's music playlist. So
and it's got the Rude Sandstorm,
gives you an
Pretty
idea.
Green
of
Lights, Cascader. So I think it's on point.
Is it?
Yeah.
I forgot, Ollie. I bought you a ticket to a gig, but I totally forgot. I totally forgot to even tell you. But you might
Oh,
not
cheers,
even be here
mate.
anyway. I think it's in May. Yeah, it's May.
Nice.
We're here.
Look forward to it.
What's the
We're going
gig?
to a gig. I forgot.
If
A
it's-
band called Atmosphere.
Oh, he's actually done. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Yeah. My
Well
favourite
good.
hip hop group. They're coming. They're touring from
French
Minnesota.
hip-hop.
So I got.
Well, good.
Yeah, got your
Do you know
ticket.
what I had tickets to actually?
Go on.
Had to cancel it with my mum. She's going with her friends, but I'm not going. Elton John at the O2. I bought 3 years ago.
I'll have them.
Bren will have them. Yeah, no worries.
Going to Darkfest. Had to throw in the
What can
towel.
you do?
I'll
What
have
can you do?
Next question. What's the next questions we got?
What else we got? Are roots out to get me, or is there a technique to cornering on them?
What better guy to answer
Cornering on routes.
Yeah.
this? Maybe Bren, you can talk about how you unweight.
Yeah, it's just preempting them and like not making sure that you haven't got weight on your bike while you're riding over the route is pretty much. So basically, I'm trying to say is just got to try to avoid them as much as you can.
Another tip might
them.
be reduce that tire pressure. If you can learn
Yeah.
to unweight and learn to run lower tire pressures without blowing them off them, then maybe those routes aren't out to get you after all. Maybe they can be your
I think
friends.
just try not to turn on them as well. No one in the world can turn on a route, slippy route, you know.
Stay
Right.
flat.
No.
Hug the bike with your knees. All that sort of good stuff.
Do what?
Can we get any more insight? It's literally he's been asked for a tip and he's just said don't turn on routes. Just don't do it.
Well, I
But
mean,
you're literally paid to turn on routes.
you have to just try not to. You know what I mean? Like try to do the turn before or after, or like preempt it with like a little hop or
Yeah,
go
there you go.
light. Yeah.
Go light.
Don't use your brakes on them.
Yeah.
Very
exactly,
simple
yeah.
one.
There you go. Yeah.
I've said it before.
Nice.
A tyre's good at doing one thing at once. Turning, it's good at. Braking, it's good at. But if you try to make it turn and brake, it's not good.
There you go.
Oh,
Some nice
that's
advice
nice.
there.
That's great.
Yeah.
Came at the end. Snowy MC. What's better, original Cheetos or flaming hot Cheetos?
Dude, I feel like I actually found Cheetos the other day in the service station in
Oh,
the
really?
UK.
Like American?
I thought Cheetos were like an American snack.
I think they are an American snack, I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I only
our versions like
the other
Watsits,
day.
which are a bit creepy, aren't they?
Yeah. So I actually can't answer this. I actually can't answer this.
Back in 2 minutes.
David, maybe you can answer this.
I'd go flaming hot Cheetos, just
Let me know.
because.
Nice.
Yeah, just
Whoa.
because.
Nice.
Yeah, spice it up a little bit.
Nice.
Let's move on. Ollie, this might be one for you. Woody Earl. Why is Tom Isted so underrated? He rips, seems cool, and he has a great YouTube channel.
Tom
think he's
Isted
underrated?
was that. Sorry, we got a lot.
Yeah, Isted. I don't know if it's Isted or Isted. I'm sorry, Isted then.
Mate, I think he's Ice T. Let's give Ice T a shout out. What's his Instagram?
Please.
It is iced tea, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is Ice T. Yeah, but absolutely,
Yeah.
top, and Tom's a top chap as well. So
Yeah, it's Tom_Eisted. He's
Oh,
doing
so
well on the ground.
Ice T,
55k. Yeah.
We'll let off.
I mean, incredible rider. He's putting together. He's right on the cusp of winning something fucking giant. I feel like, don't you? So
Yeah.
absolutely, let's do a shout out. What was the question again? Why is he more? Do I think he's underrated?
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. But he's right on the edge of pulling off something where everyone knows about him. So yeah, absolutely. All we can do is give a shout out. Big fan of Tom.
Yeah, great guest in the future.
Yeah, he would be a great guest actually, wouldn't he?
Southerner, isn't he? Cornwall way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. We got a question about: is there anything you dislike about mountain bikes? But I think we've covered
Yeah, just
that pretty heavy, eh?
Strava, Komoot, Trail Forks.
Yeah. Not been cool. Midges.
Yeah,
Rain.
that is true. Yeah, we've got all kinds of action going on here. I feel like everyone's punishing me for being loud first thing in the morning here in this house. But
It looks like. Let's do 2 more and then we'll bounce. Yeah.
absolutely.
Sam Pring 99. What's the furthest Olly's driven in his G-Wag?
Do you know I've seen this question before?
Yeah?
Probably the furthest was
Not been up north. I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah, the initial drive was from Gloucester to mine. So what?
That's the
what was
longest,
that?
is it?
It probably is. Yeah.
3 hours?
3 hours. Yeah. I don't do long journeys in it. But yeah, that's probably the longest one. It's not that I wouldn't drive it somewhere. It's that I don't want to put the miles on it. You know.
Why don't you do a podcast in the G-Wagon? You go up and down the country.
It'd be pretty noisy and
Steamed up.
and steamed up. Yeah. Yeah.
Might not get far.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What else we got? Let's do one more.
do
Okay, hang on, one sec. There's a lot of questions about coffee, which is crazy. We ain't got any coffee. Lewis Nobbs. Our Crocs. Sorry.
Got him, that did.
I got it. Are Crocs a socially acceptable choice of pre/post ride footwear?
Let's ask Dad over it.
Billy Bolt's made him cool.
Yeah, true. Billy Bolt was right. Yeah, I used to like Crocs a lot. My old housemate burnt the ones that I had, which were super annoying ones. He used to set fire to them because he hated them so much. But I think anything that's slip on like that is like such a good vibe. Because laces are kind of.
And there's definitely a time and
Kinda
place
boring, aren't
when
they?
you're not out and about.
Maybe I need to get
Yeah.
on the program.
Yeah.
I've never had any. I'm up for it. I'm a proper foot comfort guy.
I converted last year.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah.
And then 4x4 mode, track walk.
Yeah,
They're
I'm up
perfect.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think they're acceptable.
Maybe we should
In-
do some ride companion Crocs. Just a thought.
I mean,
Rafa did some.
Did they?
Yeah.
did they really? Maybe we could do some ride companion Crocs. I'll put it on the list of stupid ideas.
Let's get it in.
It's on. It's
Excellent.
on. Yeah, you never know. We might be able to pull that off. All right.
What, dude?
Should we wrap up at that? What do you reckon? I think it's been.
Can I say thank you to you for really carrying this episode, and apologies for all of the different sounds, the pause in the internet, and the manic nature
And the
of
bad
things.
chat from me.
We've got.
No, Brendan.
We've had a chat though, haven't we? We've had a catch up. We've spoke about some stuff.
Normal service
Right.
will resume next week to a certain
No,
extent.
it won't. You'll be in Mexico.
We're recording before then. Come on, go on. We're
we?
getting a normal episode in. We've got to.
All right. Yeah, I'd be keen for that. It would be good actually. We'll see. See how you feel. But yeah, we'll figure something out, mate. I hope you boys are well. It sounds like the secret project's going great. I'm looking forward to seeing it, whatever it is.
Who
And,
knows?
Yeah, thanks everyone for listening to this episode. What?
Brent says it's how-to videos for his YouTube. There we go. He's revealed it. We got world exclusive.
There you go. That's the episode title, world exclusive.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Thanks, Davey. Thanks, the companionship.
Yeah, I appreciate
Thanks
you.
for sticking with us.
Welcome. Yeah. Normal service soon.
Normal
Please
service
do.
soon.
Take care.
Peace and love. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, that was a good episode, wasn't
Right,
it?
good episode. Really enjoyed that one, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the best. One
Yeah,
of the
I think
best.
so. It's our best work so far. Yeah, definitely. So, what should people do if they want to keep in touch?
Just there.
Yeah. And
There's one there.
One down there.
I think there's one there as well.
There as well. Like
Yeah.
and subscribe.
Thank you.